Hello again to all you YouTube lovers out there watching in YouTube land. My name is John Anelli, and I've got another review for you guys today. And what we are looking at is the one, the only Colt 45 malt liquor. Now, this product was introduced in 1963. It is 5.6% alcohol. It is currently a Pabst brand, and it has actually done well in competition over the years. In 1992 at the Great American Beer Festival, it won bronze for American Malt Liquor category, and in 2010 at the World Beer Cup, it won bronze for the American Style Specialty Lager category. So it's actually placed in competition at several different, very well respected um, tastings, competitions in America and the World Beer Cup. So, anyway, cool looking can, kind of a classic design. They've had this design for a while. It's always had the bucking bronco with the horseshoe. Uh, and some of the newer cans, you can see, the white in the background there. You can see the Colt 45 all over the label. Really cool, just a really cool classic can design. I had this one in the freezer for a little while, so it is ice cold, and that is how you want to drink these types of beers. As they warm, they may develop some undesirable qualities. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give this beer a pour. But that's how they want you to drink this type of beer. You don't want to let this beer warm up. They specifically say drink ice cold for the most enjoyment. So anyway, I have poured it pretty aggressively right down the middle of the glass. It poured with a nice, slightly off-white, foamy, creamy looking head. It's got a golden appearance, some nice carbonation bubbles going up the side of the glass there, as to be expected with this type of beer. It smells really good. It smells malty. Get some bready, maybe some white bread notes. Clean water, nothing off at all with the aroma on this beer. It just smells like a really good American adjunct lager. At 5.6%, if you like Budweiser, if you like Pabst, you might like something like this. Give it a try. Don't be turned off by the malt liquor name. Malt liquor is just a fancy way of saying a lager beer with a little bit higher alcohol content. So, people give malt liquor a bad rap, but malt liquors for the most part are pretty good. And if you like classic style beers, more than likely you'd go for something like this type of malt liquor. I mean, it's an enjoyable product. But not trying to be biased before I even get into the beer. It does smell very good. I'm going to get into the taste. I've had this many, many times in the past, and I've always enjoyed it. But this one could be different, I suppose. So let's get right into it and see what we have here. Malty, bready, biscuity. Little hop bite on this one that I didn't get with the Colt 45 High Gravity. That one was a little bit sweeter. But this one has a much lower alcohol content, so it's a little bit more balanced in that sense. Yeah, some nice bready qualities to this. I mean, that head is sticking around pretty nicely. Starting to develop a little bit of splotchy lacing going down the glass. Just a really clean, good-looking beer. I'm not picking up, or I'm not seeing any sediment, any particulate matter in this one whatsoever. I'm holding it up to the sunlight here. I'm not seeing anything. So a super filtered beer. And depending on the area in which you live, the alcohol content might vary slightly. I know some places that have it at 6.1%. I know up in Canada, I think their standard variant might go as high as 7%. But the one that I get in my area is 5.6% alcohol. And it's just really right where you want to be with this type of product. It's just a standard malt liquor slash American adjunct lager, I suppose. The adjunct in this one is corn. I'm not really getting any corn. I mean, there is a little bit of that vegetal thing going on that you get with some other products in this category. But it's very pleasant, super sessionable. I'm going to be drinking some of this, watching the NBA playoffs later, so definitely a good beer to drink while you're watching sports of any kind, baseball, basketball, football, you name it. Stanley Cup playoffs might still be going on, I'm not sure, but if you like hockey, this will be a good one to drink. There's really not much I can say about this beer that isn't positive. I think it's really a winner, and it has placed in competition throughout the years, so it's obviously doing something right. I really don't understand the slam reviews on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, but those are going to continue to be posted. Those videos or those reviews are just everywhere when it comes to this type of product. So just kind of have to take those things with a grain of salt, I suppose. If you really like this style, if you like malt liquor, if you like American adjunct lagers, I think that you would really love this product. For a rating, I mean, this is a 95 out of 100 for me. It's right there in the middle. It's a solid A product. It is excellent. The quality control is going to be excellent with a big company like Pabst, Molson and Coors, really. But it's going to be quality. You're never going to get anything off with this beer. I've had it so many times over the years, and I continue to enjoy it to this day. I highly, highly recommend it. Just about everybody out there can find this one. The Colt 45 High Gravity that I did earlier, that one is not as widely distributed. The Colt 45, however, is pretty much everywhere, and you should be able to find it in some configuration, whether it be the 24-ounce can, the 12 packs of 12-ounce cans, the 24-ounce clear glass bottles, the 40-ounce clear glass bottles. There's got to be some variant that you can get in your area or close to where you live. You could always look up, I think they have a location finder or a product finder on their website, so you should be able to find this product. If you've never had it, I highly recommend you try it. It's a solid A from me. So that'll do it for this review, and until next time, guys, cheers.